about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Stanford Cardinal, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
line.
line.
On the carry. Good
it's a gain of
on
5.
First down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
What we got? 60 Maverick. Mike 5-2. I got one.
This is Love. And this carry now is productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line
gain
of
on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The pass.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
New Mike 52, Mike 52. I got you, son. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Just shy of the 40.
A gain of 22 yards
there, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Escaping the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. 18 Rattler. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
And that is incomplete.
The pass.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Judy complete.
The pass.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hey.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Hey, check, Mike
so
21,
they'll come up
Mike
1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 18 big yards on that one. And a Miami first. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher. We've talked on air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Out. Ultra. Slam.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Eric Armstead has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Back at the
It's interesting,
20-yard
partner,
line.
that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Hakeem Butler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Broncos nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26
take over
officially, so a net gain of 1
at their
there.
own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
Bryce loved the ball
Some
carrier.
are worse than others. You can have an empty
Harrison on
possession,
the
pump the
tackle.
ball away, get yourself
A
set
gain
to
of
play
9.
defense. But when you
Brings up
turn it
second
over,
and 1
it changes
at
momentum.
the
And when they take it
35-yard
downfield
line.
and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Looking for a crease, can't find one.
Bryce
Stopped at
loved
the
the
line
ball
of
carrier.
scrimmage. No
Kyle
gain
Van
on the
Noy
play,
on
and
the
now
tackle.
they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Switch. Check 52.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Melvin Gordon,
Give him the
ball
3rd down
carrier.
conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Davis on
That's
the
about
stop.
what you would expect since they're so
A 5-yard
efficient on
gain
picking
on
up
the
third
play.
downs in the top
First
5 in the
down,
NFL.
Broncos.
It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason.
Watch that hand,
Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And they get to him
The
after a
quarterback
gain of
on the
6
scramble.
to the 46.
He was tackled at the
And that was not a
46-yard
bad
line.
scramble there on first
It's a
down. He
pickup
didn't
of
force
6.
it, nor did he throw
Brings
it
up
away. He
second
was able to
and
take
4.
off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
52 by 52. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Mike 52.
And that'll be incomplete.
The pass. Intended for number 89. Incomplete. Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's get up. 26. Screen.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills?
Lutz lining up for the point
Ball's in
after.
the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet,
The
and they
kick
get it
is
done.
good.
Touchdown.
Makes the
Lutz
score
good on the
Dolphins
extra point.
14.
14-0 the
Broncos
score.
nothing.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now,
The
they're
pass
harming themselves on offense.
intended
Like
for
that. No
Noah
one is
Fant.
taking me for a doctor, though.
Incomplete.
But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brandon
Normally, you think the
Jones
tight
on
end's going to be
coverage.
able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for
Recovered
them,
by the
wasn't there?
offense.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Check 52 to Mike. Check. 52 to Mike. Check Mike, check Mike.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Breaks through the contact. It's a return of 5
Dolphins take
following
over
a punt
first
of
and
42
10.
yards.
Their own
And it'll be
47-yard
Dolphin
line.
football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a
Tagovailoa
pick-me-up,
sacked.
a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because
Taken
other than
down
that,
back
it's really
at
been
the
a first half
42.
to forget. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, watch edge, watch edge. 25, check 20 field. Check still. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Number 22,
I was
Matt
pretty
Breida
surprised there
on the
when they
carry.
lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
Midfield
Certainly
at the
did,
48.
and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 8
at the
and a
40-yard
first down.
line.
Mike 91. All day. All check Fury. Day. Any day. Check 13.
Here's Breida. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the
Breida,
39.
the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a
Well,
yard.
sometimes you just have to give
Brings
credit
up
to the
2nd
defense.
and 9.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's Breida. And a short gain there down to the
handoff to
37-yard
Breida.
line.
Oh, yeah.
They follow up
The
the
tackle
first down
made by
1-yard run
Monte
with a minimal
Nicholson.
gain of 2.
A gain
Typically,
of
we
2.
think it's the strong
Brings up
safeties that are
3rd
better
and
tacklers,
7.
especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
4 down, 4 down. Alert. 90 is a
Here's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup,
First and 10
and it's
at the
enough for a Dolphins
27-yard
first
line.
down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 90 is a Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. 90 is a Mike. Here we go.
Down Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tack
Tua
McKinley in there to
sacked
drop him for his
by
11th
Tack
sack of the
McKinley.
year.
They were in the top 5
Brought
in
down
sacks in
back
the
at the
league coming into this
31-yard
one.
line.
That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Rita, the ball
A
carrier.
short gain of just over 2
was
yards
taken
as the
down by
first half
Reuben
clock dips
Foster.
inside of 3 minutes.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
91 is the mic.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
That's
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard
Dolphins.
line. The Dolphin passing game rolling
First
here.
and
They've got
10
another
at the
first
10-yard
down.
line.
Watch the whip. Switch.
They run with Breida. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to
Matt
the
Breida, the
13-yard
ball carrier.
line. It's a
Brought
loss
down
of 2
behind the line
there,
of
bringing
scrimmage.
up 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
2 minutes to
At the
play,
13-yard
first half.
line.
It's 14 to nothing.
Boom! I see you, boy. I see you.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Matt
And
Breida, the
here
ball
he'll get it
carrier.
down to the 7.
He's tackled
So
at the
they get half
7-yard
of what they
line.
needed. It'll be
It's
3rd
a
and
gain
6
of 6.
upcoming.
Brings up
2nd and
3rd
long, it's
and
really
6.
nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20.
Woo-wee! I can't
And he
stand
takes
myself.
this one back into
Touchdown,
the end zone.
Denver.
And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball
Brandon
game.
And you
McManus
wonder
lining
what
up
the
for the
discussion
extra
will be
point.
now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion
kick
altogether.
is
One
good.
side optimistically,
Makes
the other side
score
wondering what could have been.
14.
McManus'
Broncos
point after
7.
is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will not
The
be
Dolphins take
returned.
over
It'll come
first
out to
and
the
10
25.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Watch the screen. 91.
From midfield, here's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Intended for
Normally
Mike
being a
Gesicki.
big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield.
It
Go up
leads
and make
to
the
2nd
catch,
and 10.
take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He don't want it. 90 is a Mike.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man, Butler complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys and plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For Jerry Judy.
That time he was looking for Jerry Judy. And that'll bring him second down.
10.
So don't say nothing. Warriors 17. Mike 52. Mike 52.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made.
The pass.
Now a timeout taken.
Complete to Jerry
Perhaps
Judy.
a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they
First
hurry.
Down,
we'll see.
Denver.
Well, what are you doing,
First
dude?
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You can't be touching it. I'll make you to stay on. You keep touching it.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to
why
get
do you
him
keep
down.
touching it,
And with
dude? Like,
just 4
you deleted
seconds
it,
left in this
dum
first
dum.
half, a timeout call. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I got you. No, check that. We got Mike on street right here. Mike 52. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end,
That's the end
of
of
the
the
first half of play.
With the score,
So we've reached
Dolphins
halftime
14,
here on New Year's
Broncos
Eve
7.
as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here.
It's downloading.
I
Relax.
like the way you term that.
Stop touching shit.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But they want to get the separation that you just talked
Are you
about.
there?
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Barbara?
With some things they didn't see in the first half. See if they do just that.
At the 43-yard
Yeah, I'm trying not to lose. First play of the game, fumbled, ran it back for 6. Second play of the game that I had, pick 6. My dude was wide open, and
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You go tight.
just stupid right now.
You got tight right there.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And this one's going to go the
touching
wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Get up here and come watch Mickey.
Unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 11 now.
Tight end right. Nowhere, 22, go nowhere. 90 is a Mike. So we got man. 90 is a Mike. Let's put him up.
Tua sets up to pass it. That'll be complete to Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. It's picked up by the Broncos. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football. I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking.
The offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
And this is one of those bang plays. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
What are you whining about now?
Their next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect.
Well, because you won't leave it alone, Jack.
Because they've been moving the ball really well.
You'd stop fucking touching the damn thing. It would work. God. But lay down.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, you certainly have to give them credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Brings up
This is
2nd
ball
and
control
3.
football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Check. Fresno.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplished exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got to push it for the rest of the game. They didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Bryce
Because
loves
some
the ball
teams
carrier.
script to start a half.
He was brought down
Other
at
teams
the
just go, okay,
28-yard line.
these are the sequence of
A
plays we
3-yard
want to run.
pickup.
These things work well
Brings up
for us.
2nd and
Sometimes
7.
they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give them themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Dude, shut up. Be patient.
Here's Love again. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Let's go. Harriet!
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
26 right, 26 right.
Harriet. Come on. Come on. Come on, you go. I'll put it on you,
They'll look to
okay?
throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Jack, shut up, dude. You're ridiculous right now.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simple.
Lay down and watch Mickey. Be quiet. Don't talk.
In one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Number 22,
When you score points,
on the
it's
carry.
a whole lot better view
Brought
than
down
when you're trying to
at the
figure out how
30-yard
to fix
line.
things there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Check the out, check the out, check the out. Hey,
Tell me.
Looking to pass to him. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Go. Sit down.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
He just joined the
They'll take
double-digit
over
party with
1st
that
and
last
10
pick. He now has
at
10
the
on the season.
34-yard line.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What? I gave you a snack, Jack. Well, ask for Bubba. Stop whining.
He'll wind up getting
The
right about
quarterback
4
on the
there on the
scramble.
scramble, and it's 2nd
Brought
down.
down
How
at the
about a tip of the
30-yard
cap to the
line.
defense? They're working against a very
I'll
mobile
fucking throw this
quarterback.
damn thing in the
All day
trash.
long, they've kept him under wraps, and on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly
Eat your
wasn't
cheeses
outside of
before
the
they
tackle
make a
box.
mess with
There's
them
your
like you
penalty.
just did.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Yeah. Put them right there. Oh, apparently I prestiged last game. Cool. Good to know.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
By 2, Mike by 2, Mike by 2. Dead. 2. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Intended
You
for
get the
Noah
sense that they're
Fant.
saying we're not playing up to
Incomplete.
what we're capable of, and we're deep
J.K.
enough into
Scott
the game
in punt formation.
that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That'll go in the books as just a
The Dolphins
16-yard
take over
punt.
1st and
And
10
that will come the offense
at
as
their
they
own
take over.
21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you take the spirit away from another team.
The tackle made by
will to come back and win can be taken with
4
another
yards
score
on
right
the
here.
pickup.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink,
25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
SOS.
Red, cycle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
For a Miami Dolphin.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last
1st and 10
play,
at
but
the
I think the light bulb
46-yard
went off
line.
in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Check 31. Check nickel.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Out. 3 down.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Over the middle, it's complete. And this is
Shut the door, Mason. Stay out of the room.
Oh, here.
10 yards on the pickup, and the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
It's their bedtime.
It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
Check 49. 90 is a Mike. Pick it up.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
From the contact.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Yeah.
This is Breida. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Thornhill on the tackle.
Back-to-back stops make
No
it
gain on
3rd
the
and 10.
play. It's 3rd and 10.
Ready up. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got it. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Real green. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Check Mike 21. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Shift. Watch the edge. Watch right. Check right. Wide. Get wide.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
This fucking retard changed Tua to a right-hander.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
Sound
up
good.
2nd and 5. At the Broncos' 25-yard line.
A few people, look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They run again with Breida. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good
The
yardage.
ball carrier.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And 8 at the 12-yard line.
That would give to Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Breida, the ball carrier.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
They're bringing a spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Open man completes it to Butler. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard. Fourth down.
It's fourth
now
down.
Lutz for the field goal try.
Will Lutz
this to make it a 3-score game late.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Dolphins 24.
So with that, you figure
Broncos
this
7.
game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
It's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Dude, I'm so fucking done, dude.
43. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. That's the story.
Thrown, my guy's literally wide open. Quarterback overthrows him. And we're talking a 5-yard pass.
Not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz with the extra point.
This is so fucking dumb, dude. Quarterback can't complete a fucking 5-yard pass, has 95 accuracy.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Love. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5.
Stop
First
yelling.
down, Broncos.
Damn crackhead.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked.
Incomplete.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Xavier
At this
Howard
point in the
on
game,
the
they've
coverage.
got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the shotgun is Trubisky. This is the tight end fan. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Check 52's to Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Second fucking play, Trubisky fumbles.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A gain of 29
Offense
yards.
for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
You got nothing. Mike 52. 52.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. His throw caught right around the 6.
Trubisky's
pass about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
52.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down right
Call
at
it
the
no
line
gain
of
on the
scrimmage.
play, and it'll be 2nd
No gain
down.
on the play.
They've
Brings
called
up
his number a
2nd
lot this
and 10.
afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
And 8.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. 90 is a Mike. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 90 is a Mike. Hey, defense.
It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So now the Broncos offense will come out here as he'll try to add on 2 more.
Watch the boot.
Now it's Trubisky. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
because
That's
you
not
get
what's
pushed
snapped.
5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it 30 yards.
Recovered
so
by
I
the
understand why
Dolphins.
they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
To a fast pass outside complete. And they went the wrong way there.
Complete
Losing yardage
to number 83.
back at the 43-yard line.
A loss of a yard.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Kill, kill, kill.
That one give coming right is Breida. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were really hit by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Dolphins, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Denver, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good...
Snow's really fucking coming down, huh?
Yep. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to work tomorrow because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of my fucking driveway. Hold on.
What? Okay.
I don't think I'm making the playoffs. And I started 11-0.
That's shitty.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because I'm the 5th seed right now. Second into my division at 11-5. But 3 people out of my division are making the playoffs. And I'm 11-5. I've lost 5 straight games.
Yeah.
I forgot I was supposed to fucking play Dallas. God damn it. Fuck. I was supposed to play the Super Bowl today. Fucking A. I don't think I have anybody that can cover Tyreek for the Super Bowl. I really don't. Oops. You didn't play the Cowboys, did you?
No.
The Redskins kid left the league.
Oh, good.
The one with Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he left. It's CPU now. Wow. Wow.